So you built a chatbot in n8n, and now you need to put a chat interface in front of it so people can actually use it. Right. So there are multiple ways of doing this, but they're all messy, inconsistent, and requires an ongoing maintenance. Right. So to make this simpler, we have a platform called n8n Chat UI that literally lets you build professional and fully customizable secure chat widgets for your n8n. In this video, I'll show you how quick it is to go from zero to a fully working chat widget that is connected to your n8n, which can be easily embedded into any site in under a couple of minutes, right? So now this platform actually gives you two kinds of solutions. So let me actually walk you through both. Let me help you choose the best one for your needs. So let me first create an account if I don't have one already. So since I have an account already, let me just log in. And this is the dashboard. Let me click on add widget. These are the two solutions that I was talking about. So the first one is the standalone widget, and then the second one is managed widget. So to clearly explain the difference between these two, I have a simple diagram here. Let me just take you through this. So on the left, we have the standalone, and on the right, we have managed widget, right? So the difference is, I think, pretty clear. So on the standalone type, the chat widget, which is embedded in your browser, directly talks to your n8n, right? There's nothing in between, and all the connection is just simple and straightforward. But when it comes to managed, there's a secure proxy in between your chat widget and n8n, right? And all the messages go through this proxy, right? So this is the major difference between these two types. And you might have a question, what's the benefit of having a proxy in between, right? So let me just take you through the solutions and show you the actual difference, right? So what I'll do is I'll just create both types and show you side by side. Let me just create like demo standalone, create. So this is the standalone widget that we have. Let me actually open another tab, and this time let me create a managed widget. I'll select managed here. All right, so we have two types of widgets that are created already. Now let me try to embed them, right? Let me go to W3 schools HTML editor. So in your case, you'd just be directly embedding it in your site, but for this quick demo, I'm just using an online uh, site, right? So in standalone purpose, right, what you have to do is just to customize the widget however you like. So here you get the visual configurator. So this is common in both types. So you can customize the widget as you like to match your theme and brand and style. And once you're happy with the customization, you can then connect your widget to n8n. So first I'm talking about the standalone. Let me actually connect it to my n8n webhook uh, through webhook URL. Let me go back and paste it here. So now it is connected. Actually, I can have chat with my n8n workflow. As you can see, I got the response, and now it's time to embed it, right? Let me go to embed tab and just copy the URL and come down, paste it here. And if I just click on run, you can see the widget is rendered. And again, I can just have the same kind of conversation, right? So this time what I'll do is I'll open another tab of this. And now let's actually try to embed the managed widget, right? So this is the managed widget, as you can see here in the label. And the interface is similar to what you saw in the standalone when it comes to customizing the widget. It's all the same. But this time I'm just going to directly go into the embed section. But here, what you have to do is instead of just saving the URL, you also get an option to add authentication, which is like a secure way of protecting your webhooks, right? Let me just copy the same webhook URL, come down here, test connection and save. So you're just going to make a simple request and make sure that the webhook is alive, and now it is saved. Now let me just have a quick conversation again to see if it's working. Yes, as you can see, we got the response. Now let me just copy the embed code again and paste it over here. Click on run. Yes, we got the widget. Again, I'm just going to start a conversation here. Yep, it's working fine, right? So what we did just now is we created two kinds of widgets. The first one is the standalone, the second one is the managed, and we have successfully embedded each one into the sites. So this process helps me in clearly differentiating between these two kinds of solution. So that's why I had to do this. So now let me actually go through the differences that's there between these two kinds of solution, right? So the first one is the connection type. Standalone is connected directly to your n8n, right? When it comes to managed, it goes through a secure proxy. So if you just take a look, this is the standalone type, and you can see the entire embed code is in the web page, right? Including your webhook URL, right? So this is something that I wanted to highlight when it comes to the standalone widgets. So you paste the complete code here along with your webhook URL, and this will also be exposed, right? And when it comes to the managed type, as you can see, the embed code is much lighter compared to the standalone. And here your n8n webhook is not exposed. What you can see here is the URL of a proxy, right? So your webhook is not directly exposed into the browser. If you open the network tab again and send a simple message just to verify and open this, you can see this is the platform's proxy URL, and your n8n webhook URL is safely and securely stored in the proxy, and it's completely hidden from the public, right? So that's the first difference of having a secure proxy in between, right? So all the details that's sensitive and important is stored in the proxy, and what user sees is the proxy details and not the actual credentials of your systems, right? But when it comes to standalone, everything gets embedded into the embed code of the widget, and that can be seen or inspected inside the network tab of the browser, right? So that was the first difference that I wanted to highlight when it comes to standalone and managed type. The second one is the security controls, right? So this is something really important. There is no security when it comes to standalone. Everything has to be set up manually by yourself. And when it comes to managed, everything is built in. So what I mean by that is, if I just go to the managed widget, and if I just scroll down a bit, you can see advanced settings, right? So this is where you have additional security controls that you can configure. So starting from the domain restrictions, so here you can specify the domain where your bot would work. And if anybody tries to copy your embed code and try to use it on their site, it wouldn't work, right? So that's the first advanced setting or the control that we have. Then the second one is geofencing. So it lets you whitelist certain countries, and users from those countries would see your widget and no one else. So this way you can restrict the visibility of the widget. And the third and important one is the rate limiting, right? If you just enable this, you get to see this section where you can configure the maximum number of messages that users can send within a specific time window, right? So this is how you can rate limit messages and avoid spam attacks. So these are all the advanced settings that comes by default when you're using managed widget. But if you're using standalone, you won't get any option as such. Everything needs to be configured by yourself, and that's something that can take up a lot of manual work, right? And next point is analytics, right? Same here, analytics is not available inside standalone, and managed widget have built-in analytics. Let me show you what I mean by that. If I go to managed widget, and here you can see an analytics, but if you just click on this, you can actually see the details on how the widget is performing, right? So for example, here there were two messages exchanged, especially the user messages. So these were the ones that were exchanged, right? And there was one session and two average messages that were exchanged within that session. And this is the peak usage hour. And you can also see the message volume, right? And when was the exact time of the day where the messages were at peak. And you can also see the device types of the users using the chat widgets, and you can also see the users in a visual manner through this globe. This tells you where they are coming from. So this is something that's added and built into the managed widget, but standalone does not offer anything as such. This is something that you need to build yourself manually if you want a solution like, and if you want more insights into the performance of the bot. And last but not the least, centralized management. this is something quite important. I'll show you what this means. So again, standalone does not offer centralized management, but manage widget comes with a centralized management. Let me show you what I mean by this, right? So let me go to standalone widget, and let's say if I have to make some changes to the widget, and I'll just quickly change the color to this shade of blue and save. And in order for me to apply the same change onto my live site, I would have to copy the embed code again, come back and replace the entire thing with the new code and click on run. Now you can see the changes are applied, right? So this is how it works in standalone widget. But when it comes to managed, it's just super simple. Let me just go to my managed widget, and let me just change the color to, let's say, some shade of green, and click on save and apply. And I don't have to copy this embed code again because I just have to paste it once. And if I just click on run or refresh this, you can see the changes are now reflecting, right? So this is the major difference between the standalone and the managed when it comes to centralized management factor, right? Any changes you make to your widget uh, reflects in real time onto your live site. So this way you can manage all your widgets from one single dashboard, and it's just super simple, right? All you have to do is just to make changes that you would like to make, and just click on save and apply, and they'll be applied to the live widget immediately. So this is another benefit. And let me just go back to the slides. So these were some of the differences that I had to point out when it comes to these two solutions, which are standalone and managed. Hopefully you might have gotten some idea on which particular solution to choose based on looking at these differences. So in order to make it much more simpler, I have actually laid out a decision framework that will help you in choosing the right solution for your needs, right? So you can consider standalone solution if you're building something internal for yourself or just testing things out, right? So this way everything is limited and it's not exposed to outside world, and everything is internal. You manage everything yourself, and your n8n is already behind its own auth or on a private network, right? So this is the benefit that you get with standalone widget, and it also gives you this flexibility of setting things up in your own way, and you want a simple setup with no ongoing costs, right? So this is another benefit that you have with standalone widgets. You might consider managed widgets if you're putting this on a public facing website with real users, right? So this is where the risk is. When it goes out to the public, then it might attract some unwanted attention. So that's why you need to be really careful with this, and you need your n8n workflow to stay private, right? So that's also another benefit. Like I said, your actual webhook url is hidden from the public, so your workflow remains private. You want visibility into how your chatbot is being used, and this raises the point of analytics, right? So you get analytics with the manage widget that lets you see what's happening with the bot and analyze the performance. And you're building for clients and need to manage multiple chatbots in one single place, right? So this is something that I talked about earlier, which was the centralized management. So you get a single dashboard where you can make all your changes and just publish them into the live site or the live widget with just a click of a button, right? So these are the points that you might want to consider when choosing the right solution for your needs. So one last thing before I wrap up this video, which is, let's say you already have built standalone widgets and now you want to convert this into managed ones, then you don't have to start from scratch. Actually have an option here. If you just click on this more button, you get to see this option called convert to managed, right? So all you have to do is just click on convert to managed, and this will just convert it. And next step is to connect your webhook and also make sure to update the embed code in your site, right? That's pretty much it. Now if you have decided to go with manage widget, then I actually have a dedicated video that takes you through each one of these configurations in detail, like setting up the authentication and also these advanced settings. And I'll link that video down in the description. Please take a look. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions or feedback, please drop them in the comments, and I'll see you again in another video. Until then, take care. Good day.